Good evening, good morning, and good day to whichever area you're in and how appropriate that may be. Uh, I'm very excited. Today I had yet another experience that just kind of blows my mind. And you know what's funny about it? It seems like if you just relax and let things take the courses that they're meant to take, or if you just kind of fall into what you're doing and how you're feeling, things seem to pan out. Um, Continuing on, tonight on my way home, I'm driving and I see a guy with his car broke down. And I know, rule of thumb, it's probably not the best idea to stop and help people or stop and pick up hitchhikers. After all, probably even not even a week ago, I got done watching the movie Hitcher, which really turned out pretty bad for the people who picked up this guy. But once again, intuition kicks in and he says, help this person. So I pull over. I pick the guy up. I drive him to the gas station, probably 5 or 6 miles up ahead. And I get out. He gets his gas. He goes in and pays for it. And he come out and he looked at me and he was like, kind of like he didn't understand something. And he looked at me and he said, "You didn't have to wait." And I said, "Well, I know I didn't, but 6 miles was a long, a long walk here. It's probably going to be a long walk back, maybe even longer, carrying 5 gallons of gas." He said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, hop in. I'll drive you back." And he got in, and I drove him back. And as he got out, he tried to hand me $5, and I said, "No, no, no, no. You don't need to give me anything." He goes, "Well, but I feel like I owe you something for helping me out." I said, "If you really want to repay the favor," I said, "save that $5 and help somebody else who might be in the same situation as you." And he looked at me and he said, "I've never seen anything like that." He said, he said, "Thank you." And I looked at him and I said, "You're welcome." And he closed the door slowly, but like he was still kind of confused, and it was great because I knew he was thinking about what one person can do for another person. And so that was really awesome. And so I drove on and I come home, and I've been working on kind of maintenance and stuff, emails and things. Guys, there's a million, there's a million emails. I wished I could answer every single one. You guys are just beautiful and wonderful. I want you to know that I am reading every single email, and I'm looking at every single profile, and I'm reading every single comment and blog comment. It takes a while. I mean, I spend a lot of time on the site, keeping and trying to maintain this page, and I think most nights I go to bed around like 3 or 3:30 when I have to be back up by 7 to make it to work. So, I mean, I hope nobody feels like I'm neglecting their messages and or comments, 'cause I don't want anybody to feel like that. And if you feel like that, please let me know. Please let me know if you don't feel like I'm giving you the adequate attention that you deserve here. Because I want you to feel like you're cared about here, like you're not just a name on a page. And that's not what this is about. This is about helping, and you guys are doing it. We're doing it. I find myself more able now to do it than ever. I mean, I don't go out and look for people who are in trouble, but it seems like I just kind of hone in on it. It's great. It's great. It's it's like a little help radar. Boop 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 boop. It's funny, but I'm just ecstatic. I'm giddy. I'm freaking giddy. I'm so pleased. You people have turned my life around. You've helped me. You've been there for me. There's I I don't think I've ever had so much support in my life. And I don't think I've seen so many people reaching out in support for others. I just, wow. That's all I can say is wow. You have no idea how much you've touched me and helped me, and I love every single one of you for it. And I love every single one of you for helping me to reach out and love and touch and help others. You know, at every point in some person's life, at some point in every person's life, excuse my backwards speaking tonight, at some point in every person's life, we all need help. I mean, we can't do this all alone. I was one of those people who had a firm belief that I didn't need anybody because my whole life was pretty much alone. After my mom was gone, I wasn't really super close with a lot of people. And to be honest, I was really afraid to let people in. I became kind of reclusive and I was a little bit shy. But now I feel like one of the most open people ever. I've never felt so free in my life. It's an amazing feeling. Incredible. One that can't be touched. It can't be touched by words or hate or discontent from any other person. I don't know what to say. I'm so lost in a feeling, but it's a good lost. Life is happening. I kind of gotten to the point where I had made plans that I would be at the post office forever. I would retire there, and that would be a good thing for me. At that point in time, it felt like a good thing. But I always think back to something that I heard John Lennon say. Life is what happens while you're making other plans. And wow. Wow. How monumental a statement is that? We get so caught up in the humdrum everyday roundabout merry-go-ring of life, thinking about where's tomorrow going to be? What's that going to lead me to? What's that and that and that? And we forget to live for the day. We forget to live. We plan and we plan and we plan, and by the time we're done planning, there's no life left to plan. Not anymore. And I think a lot of people out there now, because of this page, are feeling the same way. Not anymore. No longer do we have to sit by and feel like we're in a little bubble or a little box and confined, and it's been shattered, it's broken open. We're as free as we choose to be. Every single person. I felt really caged in a lot through a lot of my life. Depression was a big part of my life. Anxiety was a big part of my life. I spent a lot of time trying to make everything make sense. And when I couldn't make it make sense, I made it make sense as far as it was unexplainable. What a lot of wasted time that was. But on the other hand, maybe it wasn't, because at least from those experiences I was able to gain the knowledge that I knew what wasn't working. I could try something else. I could go on and be a better person somehow. I could try and make a tragedy a success in my life. And I would love to help people make a tragedy a success in their lives. I mean, as far as most general descriptions of the term success, I don't think I fit. Except for, I know where I am. I know where I'm at. I know where I'm going. And I don't have to waste my life planning. That's a success. I've helped people do things that they normally couldn't do on their own. I've been told daily by everybody here how much these words are inspiring to them. And just so you know, people, I'm not this I'm not this outspoken